Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I hate winter. Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. Hope you're having a great week. Now I know I said in January I would focus in on getting our new Cricut owners up and running and help get them started and understanding how to use their Cricut. But I wanted to get this card out. I meant to get this out before Christmas. However, due to the flu, it kind of slowed my schedule down and I wasn't able to get this one out like I wanted to. And because this is a winter-themed card, I figured this would be a great time to get it done and kind of bring a little bit of that winter cheer, because it's not exactly a Christmas card, but it could be used for a Christmas card, but it could also be used for a just beginning of the year winter type card. So today we're going to be doing this card right here. I love how this card turned out. I love all the blue sparkles. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, a little bit on camera there. So there's some blue sparkling tinsel embossing powder on this card, and I really like how that turned out a lot actually. I got this stamp from Michaels and I had to wait until it went on sale because it was a little too expensive, and I don't hardly buy anything from Michaels unless I have a coupon or it's on sale. And so I waited for this one to go on sale, and I really am glad that I did because it creates a really beautiful image and I'm really happy with it. So let's go ahead and get started on how to make this card. Today I'm going to be using these 4 colors of distressed ink to create a really awesome background on watercolor paper. So I'm basically going to kind of watercolor paint with these, sort of. You've seen me do this technique before, but I want to do it again with these colors because I think it'll look great. So I have, this is Distress Ink, Seedless Preserves, Salty Ocean, Faded Jeans, and my favorite, Peacock Feathers. I love the blue and the Peacock Feathers. So we're going to start off with our lightest and move darkest. So we're going to start off with our Salty Ocean, then we're going to move to Peacock Feathers, Seedless Preserves, and Faded Jeans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Salty Ocean, I'm just going to put a little bit in different spots on my craft sheet. Alright, now I'm going to take my mini mister bottle and mist all of these. Get them nice and wet. So this is a piece of Tim Holtz Distress Watercolor cardstock. It is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you can't really see it on camera, but one side has a lot of texture to it and the other side doesn't have very much texture to it. I went ahead and did 2 samples. This side over here on my right this is the flat side, the smooth side, so you can see what type of pattern it creates. Gets this really cool kind of water droplet effect. Then if you take a look at this other one, this has the textured side up, and you can see all of it has really deep texture to it, lots of great, I don't know what these are, but they have a lot of like water droplets with the dark edges, and then like it's almost like crusty. So that's the difference between the two. You can get the smooth side, which is this one, or you can get the one that's kind of more textured. Since I'm going to be stamping on top of this, I'm going to go ahead and do the, I should have been doing the stamping first. Damn it. Since I'm going to be stamping on top of it, I'm going to use the smooth side. So I'm going to take the smooth side and I'm just going to place it right into the different colors, kind of move it around a little bit. And I'm going to grab my heat tool, have it ready to go. That's Alright, there's our watercolor cardstock, and I want to point out that I've made a mistake. This technique is a resist technique, and you'll notice that I have no embossing powder on my page, on my cardstock, to resist anything, so I did this in the wrong order. So learn from my mistakes. I don't know how this is going to turn out, since I've gone ahead and done the Distress ink on it. So this is going to be an experiment to see what happens. I have no idea, so let's give it a try, and I hope it comes out good, but you know, you never know. So the stamp that I'm going to be using today is going to be this one. It's the Let It Snow. This is... Things are falling over there. This stamp is from Inkadinkado, and we're going to put it straight in the center just like this, cover it with some white embossing powder, and we'll see how it comes out. So I'm going to take my Versamark ink pad, just ink up the stamp. I'm going to push really well on this stamp to make sure that my pressure gets all the way to the center. I want to be able to see that beautiful snowman right there in the center. Alright, I hope I did it right. Pull it up. I can't see it at all though. That's the problem with Versamark, is whenever you use Versamark, you're not going to be able to see the image until you put some embossing powder on it. So let's go ahead and put some embossing powder on. This embossing powder is from Hero Arts. It's the Hero Arts white embossing powder. Alright, so it looks like it turned out much better than I expected, so that's a good thing. But remember, when you do this technique, to do your embossing stamping first and then do your distress ink. It's going to work out just fine, but I need to remember to do this a little bit differently next time. And now to finish out this card, I'm going to use these two different snowflakes and put them in different spots randomly across the card. And instead of doing those in white embossing, I think I'm going to try out some of this blue tinsel embossing powder and see how it works. I have yet to play with this, so we're going to see how it works out. Alright, after all the stamping and embossing, so what we come out with looks really great. Really like how this turned out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Neenah Solar White 110 pound cardstock. I've cut this into a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. I'm going to go ahead and put this onto the front. I'm going to apply this just straight on top using some Tombow. This is Tombow Extreme adhesive. This is great adhesive for when you're using watercolor paper, because the watercolor paper has warped a little bit, and I want to make sure that it lays flat whenever I put this card onto the front. So I'm going to use some of the Extreme, so that way it'll lay down flat. So just take this and apply it straight to the card. This is the part that I hate the most because I can never get it exactly right, but I'm going to get it as close as I can. There we go, this is how the card turned out. Really love the sparkle from the blue. This is blue tinsel embossing powder. This is from Ranger. I emptied this container and put it into the other container over there. Really like it, and it's easy to duplicate, so you can do this one over and over very quickly. So that's today's card. I hope you enjoyed it, but I'm super excited that we're headed back into spring, and we can do spring cards coming up pretty soon with kites and blue skies and lots of flowers and stuff like that. So if you liked this video today, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below, and that tells YouTube that you like watching the Off Kilter Crafter and want to see more of me. And if you are not already subscribed, you can subscribe using the icon right over here. Make sure to click that icon and it'll subscribe you to the Off Kilter Crafter, so that way you get all of the updates on my videos as they become live. Don't forget, guys, you can check me out over on Facebook. I have a dedicated Facebook page to the Off Kilter Crafter, so go check it out. You can check out my posts of projects that are upcoming, and also me just chit-chatting and asking questions to y'all. So make sure to check that out over on Facebook. I also want to remind everybody that during the month of January, if I get enough orders on my Close to My Heart page, I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway to those who ordered from me in January. You could end up getting some great Close to My Heart products. So make sure to join that party before the end of the month, and hopefully if I get enough orders, I'll be able to give away some free stuff. Everybody likes free stuff, right? I do. So that's all I got for this week, and I hope you have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you next week. Remember, guys, keep it off kilter. Bye! and it is a really awesome card to go.